Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the earnings call of Airyn Industries Limited for the financial year ended 31st March 2025. The floor will be open for question once the management presentation concludes. Please note today's call is being recorded and may include forward-looking statements based on current expectations. These involve risks and uncertainties that could cause actual results to differ materially. The company is not obligated to update such statements except as required by law. Listeners are advised not to place undue reliance on them. Representing Erin today, we have Mr. Monish Doshi, Director and Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Karan Doshi, Whole-Time Director, and Mr. Paresh Nayak, President. Without further delay, I now invite Mr. Monish Doshi to share a brief overview of the company's performance and provide insights into our operations. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining our Q4 financial year 25 earnings call. It's a pleasure to speak with you all here today. We have uploaded the presentation summarizing the company's performance for Q4 FY25 along with the results on the stock exchange for your convenience. I hope you all have had an opportunity to review the same. Before I provide updates on both our company's performance for the last quarter and the financial year 25, I am pleased to inform all our shareholders that we have achieved all our financial and production goals as committed by us in last financial year. Now, going ahead with the details, I would like to share them for the quarterly performance Q4 FY 2025. We are pleased to report a strong performance in Q4 FY25. Revenue from operations stood at rupees 24.11 crore, up by 31.54% quarter on quarter and 26.39% year on year, driven by higher volumes and a favorable product mix. EBITDA grew significantly by 53.71% quarter on quarter and 37.08% year on year, reaching rupees 5.10 crore, reflecting strong operating leverage. The EBITDA margin improved sequentially to 21.14%, up from 18.09% in Q3 FY25. Net profit rose to rupees 2.75 crores, an increase of 53.05% quarter on quarter and 18.41% year on year. While PAT margin was slightly lower year on year at 11.42% versus 12.19% last year, it improved sequentially from Q3's 9.81%. Full year performance, if we see FY 2025, revenue from operations grew by 23.29% year on year to rupees 77.93 crores. EBITDA for the year stood at rupees 15.03 crore, registering a growth of 33.40%, with the EBITDA margin improving to 19.29%. Net profit for FY25 stood at rupees 8.24 crore, reflecting a healthy 30.21% increase from the previous year, with the PAT margin improving to 10.58%. These figures are a statement to our team's relentless focus on operational efficiency, disciplined cost management, and strategic execution. As we move forward, we remain committed to driving growth in both volumes and values. We are confident in our ability to sustain and enhance our performances. In conclusion, I would like to emphasize that the company is dedicated to maintaining strong financial discipline while capitalizing on its inherent strengths. Aron is committed to enhancing its financial performance and is well positioned to deliver greater value to all the stakeholders as we move forward. This brings me to the end of my address. I will now request the moderator to open the line for the question and answer session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We'll now begin the question and answer session. Participants who wish to ask a question may please raise their hands. We'll take the first question from Akshita.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Hi, congratulations on a great set of Q4 as well as this year's performance. Like, the company has done very well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I have quite a few questions. I've been tracking the company for the last month or so now.
Okay.
Can you tell me, you've grown 23% roughly this year,
Yeah.
and you have guided for more. Like, I think you've guided for 35% for the next 2 to 3 years, as well as maybe you can do a little bit better as well if, tailwinds favor you. So is that any reason that we grew 23%? Any something like a constrained capacity? Because I think Unit 3 got started in April and we were already
Yeah.
at 80% capacity in November.
Right. Mhm.
Uh,
So, the increase which we are seeing right now is mainly because we have been focusing on our production efficiency, as well as we have been working on expanding our market reach to different areas of India. So now we have, since last year, we have opened multiple warehouses, and we have also set up our distribution channels in different states of India. So because of that, we are able to see the rise in both the industries, in elevator segment as well as the stainless steel segment. So that we have been working on that for the whole year, and at the in the last quarter, it has shown us the results on which we have been working.
okay, but so I mean to say, could we have done more if Unit 3 was functional beforehand? Because I just want to understand if you already have the demand and we are just waiting on the capacity to come in so that we can have the next leg of higher growth.
Yeah, definitely. If Unit 3 had been operational sooner, then it would have helped us in many ways, because it has a large production capacity, and with that, we would be able to improve our efficiency a lot. So definitely, it would have helped us in generating better figures than this.
Okay. Okay. And so the margin expansion that happened, can you tell me why? Because I think 17-18% is a margin that we as company expected, and you've done almost 21% this quarter.
Right. Yeah, so
So,
that was because if you see the previous quarters, our inventory was very high, and that
mhm.
was because we were having a limitation in our capacity of production. So that all has we have been able to generate the revenue because of those high inventories, and because of improving our productivity. So for the last quarter, we are seeing a better EBITDA margins.
So this was for better inventory management. Is that what you mean to say?
Both the ways, inventory management as well as the production capacity, and also the increase in the market reach.
Okay. Yeah, so you mentioned that you increase number of warehouses as well as, can you give me a number that we were maybe at 3 to 4 warehouses, now we are at 6, 7, something like that, so I can gauge.
So approx we have right now we have five different warehouses, and we have developed four different distribution network channels in different. So like in Bangalore we have set up one, in Indore we are having that same. We had expanded our reach in West Bengal also 2 years back. Even in Nashik, we have done the setup. So, because of that, we are getting a good response from all the growing two-tier cities.
Okay. So Bangalore, Nashik, Indore are new for us?
We had the market over there, but now we have a proper setup of
Okay.
distributor. So that will help us improving the that overall region.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And so, the next question was related to we were looking into tying up with international OEMs as well for their Indian manufacturing, and we were waiting on this capacity to come in so that that can also be serviced. So do you have
Right.
any update regarding the same? Any talks that went forward?
Right now we are into talks, but nothing has been confirmed. So right now I won't be able to name anything, but yeah, definitely we are looking towards that, and we are trying our best to associate with some OEMs, big players, which can help us utilize the capacity.
So will we be able to maintain our margins if we get into these larger OEMs?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, this goes both ways. Like, obviously, the OEM tie-up will be to enhance our top line and the value addition which we are working, it would be contributing to our bottom line. So we'll be maintaining both the things. It's not that we'll be completely dependent on the OEMs. We have our market where we are supplying value-added material. So in that, we'll be able to maintain our margins as well as we'll be able to improve the revenue generation.
Okay, okay. And so we expanded into this, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Salvangini line, the
Yeah,
Italian machinery. Can you tell me if
right.
that contributed to our margins? Because I think the company was very bullish on its efficiency.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Could you repeat that?
The Salvangini line that we put up, I think in 24, early 24, 25 May, it got operational. So
Yeah.
has it contributed to our margin expansion?
The ma'am, the production was started in April, so in the coming period, we'll be able to get the
Okay, so
benefits
the
of Salvigny line.
okay, so this was for unit 3 only.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. I understood that. And so this the now we have 5,000 auto door capacity. So by what do you think by when we will be able to utilize this at 80-85% the way you used to your own uh, previous capacities?
So for us, we have set up a target for 3 years that
Okay.
within 3 years, by the end of 3 years, we will be able to reach that efficiency, because it goes both ways. We have to develop the market as well as the production capability. So on the production part, we have done our work. We have already done the capex, but now we are exploring the market. So gradually, within 3 years, we are hopeful that we'll be achieving it.
Okay. So then maybe I can expect a little bit more margin expansion considering that unit 3 will be active and all the depreciation that we were all everything that has been capitalized. Now this should technically go broader even more. Is that
Right,
right?
definitely. Yeah, yeah. We are looking towards that only.
Okay, okay. And so can you give me like this? I don't know if this is possible for you to tell me, but can you give me like a per auto door revenue or something like that, like a unit economic figure? Because this is again 60% of our business.
So you want item wise, or you want the segment bifurcation, like the division of elevator and stainless steel?
I think that you already give, right? Or most
Yeah.
of the times you do mention like last a couple of quarters ago it was 58% for auto doors and stainless steel division was another
Hmm.
15-16%. I think yeah,
Right.
those numbers and along with that, if you can give me like a per auto door, like each floor पे when we do an installation of an auto door, what is the
Yeah.
average revenue that a company can make from that?
Uh, that would be difficult for us because there are many different types of doors which we are supplying, and we are doing value addition in that also. So
Okay,
yeah, to identify a revenue per door will be difficult. But I can like basically we always prefer to see it as a whole, because the whole segment grows. Like if we are doing a project, then even the cabins goes with it and the doors goes with it. So we always
okay,
prefer on seeing as a whole segment.
okay. So for FY25, can you just give me some segment-wise data then?
Sorry,
The
could you repeat?
segment-wise data for FY25, I mean, the auto door elevator segment as well as the SS steel and your trading segment.
Okay. Yeah. So in this, for elevator, out of like our total revenue is 78 crores. So in that, 62 crores is from elevator division and 16 crores is from this stainless steel division.
Okay, sir. So by the time the 3-year capacity gets done, can you tell what the bifurcation you are internally targeting? Like elevator would still remain 60-70% of the business, or what would be the mix?
Yeah, definitely it would be around this only, because even the stainless steel helps us to push elevator business, because the raw material which we consume in elevator division is developed by our stainless steel division only. So
Right.
seeing that, elevator division will always be higher on the higher side than stainless steel division.
Okay. So can you give me EBITDA margins of these segments specifically? Like,
Ma'am, I won't be able to share you that specifically,
okay,
because, like in stainless steel, it would be showing negative, but most of the material which is produced, out,
okay,
out of that, 70% to 75% is being consumed in elevator division. So it would
okay,
give an, yeah, wrong perspective.
okay. So in your elevator division, you have multiple segments, like it's coming from bungalows, it's coming from residence, high-rise, hospitality, commercial. So how are you tracking the demand internally, and how are you seeing the demand from these four segments, if you can share?
Yeah, good afternoon, Paresh Naik here.
Right.
I would like to explain you about this. See, the low-rise building and high-rise building are the major contributors to our elevator segment. The bungalow
Okay.
segment is growing day by day, but
Okay.
that cannot match the volumes that we get from a high-rise or a low-rise building, because
Okay.
over there, the requirement is in multiple doors. A bungalow society, if it is there, so we may get around 20 cabin order. But against that, the number of doors that we get in a low-rise building itself are higher. So it is the multi-storied buildings which will dominate this segment, this market, and we actually get a better margin from the bungalow segment, because over there is a lot of value addition. Over there, the products which are procured, or the product that are selected by the owners of the bungalow, is little bit more fancy, wherein our value addition into the designer sheets are deployed over there. So on the margin part, this segment gives us better margin than the standard low-rise or high-rise buildings, where it is usually the standard lifts with the plain SS cabins.
Mm. Right. So
I
that's
hope-
more value add, and this is more, it drives the entire top line as well as the
Yes,
overall
yes, yes,
business.
yes. Huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for the demand side, do I understand, just let me know if my understanding is correct, that everything is more becoming facade and aesthetic based. So starting from hospitality to even luxury high rises, which are on the rise, and the even per square foot rates of real estate has also been growing high. And lifts was traditionally not as paid thought to, which is now completely changed, and it is not overlooked anymore. Also, number of lifts have started to rise with the bifurcation of passenger lifts, service lifts, owners lifts. So typically what a building would have a 2 or 3 lift size, even that has been increasing. Is that where like the demand and volume overall is coming from?
Yes. See, the demand is coming from, it is very simple that earlier, uh, having an elevator was a luxury sort of, whereas now it has become a necessity. So all this is driving the whole elevator industry itself. Plus, the number of elevators have increased, as you said, that in one multi-storied building, earlier there used to be 1 or 2 lifts. Now there is a service lift separate. So all these are leading to the increase in the number of elevators, and plus the whole growth in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities. The urbanization is growing rapidly. Because of that, the because of the space constraint, people have to go for multi-storied or at least 5-storied buildings. So that will keep on increasing as the economy is also growing. So this will lead to further growth in the elevator segment.
Okay. But sir, we are growing much faster
Ma'am,
than the.
ma'am. So sorry, but please get back in the
Sure,
queue.
sure. I'll get back in the queue. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. We'll
Okay.
take the next question from Mr. Shanky Bansal.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Congratulations on the good set of number in last quarter. Uh, just want to know the breakup of the products the 24 crore top line. What contributes the auto door and cabin segment?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. So for elevator segment, you are asking, right, sir?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So around 60% is out of auto door systems, and the cabins would incur around 13% of the total elevator segment business. And rest is of the components, other components which we are selling with cabins and door systems.
Okay, understood. I've also seen in the PPT, like we have done the geographic expansion by opening the new warehouses in Ahmedabad, Mumbai, and Kolkata. Can you tell me that what is the traction there? How we are generating? Is it we are getting a very good response from these three warehouses or the OEMs?
Yeah, Paresh here. See,
Yeah.
the opening of warehouses in Kolkata has led to increase in business because the OEMs over there now they get a faster service from us. The products are readily available, especially the standard products which move very fast. So those standard products that we have stocked in Kolkata, because of the proximity, now the OEMs are get a better facility from us, and that has increased our business. Similarly, Mumbai and Ahmedabad are more on the stainless steel. We have more higher stocks of stainless steel over there, and doors, of course, are moving from there. Plus, now we have traders in MP, Belgaum, Hyderabad. So we are using their warehouses. They have established large warehouses with our guidance, and they keep a larger stock. So all this increase in our traders and having stock at these locations is helping us to increase our business. That we have been means working for it since for the whole last financial year to improve our reach in the market.
Understood.
And that is an
So,
ongoing process, Mr. Shanki here.
okay, okay. Can you brief me about because we have, I think, achieved 24 CR top line on quarterly basis. I think this is one of the highest performance we have seen. So, what is the additional chunk of revenue we have generated in this quarter? What it denotes to? Will it from elevator segment or from the trading of SS sheets or cabins?
Uh, yeah. Hi, Monish here. So
Yeah.
in quarter four, both the segments have grown. Like even in elevator segment as well as in stainless steel, we have had a good growth ratio. So almost in quarter four, the stainless steel segment we have done around 9 crore business, and remaining is of elevator business.
Okay. And uh, just one question. I think I've seen the legacy of the business, and considering the last couple of financials, I think June is the quarter where the number is weaker than the last quarter. So we can expect that June will be stable, or the number will be improved considering the capex is online now.
Paresh here. Actually, the June quarter is weaker because of the weather conditions. Due to monsoon,
Okay.
majority of the projects are on a standstill or they go slow. So they do not they place order with us, but they do not uh, lift or they do not take the elevator parts. And usually they start taking those from July, August, September onwards. So that is only a weather effect due to which this whole segment is on a low profile. They keep on discussing projects with us, but actual uh, the revenue is generated when we do the billing. So the orders are with us, and we also plan our production and supplies accordingly.
Okay. One last bookkeeping question. Actually, I've seen the last PPT, which is the half yearly financials you have released. In that, the number of employees was around 210, and now the current employee strength is 190. So now we are doubling our capacity, more than doubling our capacity, and the employee strength is decreased. So I'm not able to gauge this number in the same contest. Can you tell me what is the reason?
Yeah, so basically previously we were more focused on laborious processes. Now we are more oriented towards automating our processes. And with this like increase the Salvigny line, because of that, the production has it has shifted from laborious to more of an automation. So to balance that, we are controlling our man force also.
Understood. Uh, One last question. I have also seen that the company is generally used to keep 150 days inventory. So if we are growing at a CAGR of let's say 30-35% in next couple of years, so how do you manage the working capital requirement? Will you take more debt, or whether you want to retire the debts and do from the internal accruals? How the company is planning?
Yes, so that will be done based on the requirement of that period. Like in if we see a potential for a good business, and if we are in a requirement of debt, then we might go for that also. But that would be completely based on the market conditions and the opportunities which we are getting in that particular period.
So does the company has decided that whether we will not cross the debt to equity from this point? Any threshold you guys have decided, or that will be totally depending on the conditions?
Basically, look, we have already done our capex, and now we are not looking for a higher capex in that case. So whatever the debt would be, majorly would be for efficiently maintaining the working capital. So in that case, for a short period of time, it might cross also based on the requirement of that period. But yeah, we are having a keeping a close control on that. So it's not that we won't be utilizing the debt which we have taken. It will be always utilized at the maximum efficiency.
Okay, okay. Thank you, and best of luck.
Okay, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
I will take the next question from Mr. Dheeraj.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi, hello.
Congratulations on the results. My first question would be that right now we are only supplying to OEMs. So in the whole supply chain of like making an elevator and like giving the elevator to the OEM, and then they do some process and send the elevator to the building. So how much of the value addition are we already doing, and how far are we from doing like kind of a B2C thing in this segment?
We right, like we are not more focused on B2C because our core is into manufacturing, and we are right now focused on expanding our market reach as a B2B supplier and OEM partner only. So in that case, B2C is like in near future, we are not looking towards it. And our main focus will be expanding the market for our elevator customers, like basically elevator companies with which we are working. So
Yes.
we'll be more focused on providing them new products and better products by which they can expand their market. And in that case, we are already doing a revenue like value addition. So basically based on the requirement, like we have all the facilities in house. So based on their requirement, we do value addition in most of like many projects.
Okay, sir. So, I mean, my main question was that in the final elevator that is put in the building, how much of that are we currently making? Like, is it 70%, 80%?
Okay, so the components, okay, you are asking about the weightage of our components which we are selling in
Yes,
an
I mean, how
elevator,
much of
right?
value addition does the OEM have to do to sell the final product to the consumer?
Okay, so
I'll Paresh here. I'll explain you exactly the whole modus operandi. It is the OEM, the original, the actual installer takes the order from the customer, and as per the order, he places order to us. So once he places the order to us, it is the product is final. What we are supposed to supply to them. So now if we take a total elevator, then our value in the total elevator project will come to around 40%. That is the doors and cabins and other mechanisms. Rest all is invested by the installer. And the value addition that we do is on the designs that they ask from us. That okay, if they need a designer cabin, if they need a colored cabin, if they need a cabin which has got a golden finish, or they need a automatic door in a special way, like if they need a telescopic door or if they need a center opening door, these are the value additions that we do to suit his requirement. That is our role.
Yes, sir. And okay, so regarding the stainless steel sheets, my question was that we are using 70 to 75% of the sheets internally only. So yes, the margins, we can't say the margins for the whole segment. So my question was that how much are we making like we are at least profitable when we supply 25 to 30% to other manufacturers, right? The stainless steel.
Yeah.
And what kind of margins are we making on that product?
yeah, so as I said previously, that it would be difficult to bifurcate both the segments on the basis of margins, because most of the production which is done in stainless steel is consumed by elevator division. So
Yes.
the cost of production is faced by the stainless steel segment, whereas the margins are accumulated on the elevator side. So we mostly prefer that seeing it as a whole company or both the segment at the same time would be a better idea. Would be a better way of seeing the actual scenario.
Okay, sure, sir. And my next question would be that the whole like capital work in progress whole CWIP component has already shifted to like fixed assets. We completed the product. We started production from April onwards. So
Yeah.
now, do we have anything in capital work in progress, or everything has been shifted to fixed assets?
Yes.
Yeah, so from the start of April, most of the like capital work in progress has been shifted in that.
Okay. And sir, in the inventory section, we only have stainless steel, right? We don't carry other types of inventories. Like apart from all the products that we are keeping to sell to other people, the raw material
Yes.
inventory is mainly stainless steel only.
Yeah, so major chunk is of two things. One is of our finished products, which we are keeping for the standard products which we have,
Yes.
and the inventory of orders, ready orders which we are having. And the second major chunk is of stainless steel.
Okay.
Yeah, so in these two parts we are maintaining our inventory.
Okay, great. So that's all from my side. Just last one thing. Will it be possible to do a plant visit in Surat? Like our firm is based out of Vapi, and there was a plant visit in Jan, but I wasn't covering the company at that time. So will it be possible to do an individual or maybe, a full plant visit with a lot of analysts also?
Yeah, definitely we can, we like will let you know once we are planning for such an visit again. Previously we have done it with our IR team. So you can be in touch with him and they'll let you know whenever we plan the second plant visit.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, and
Okay, thank you very
looking
much.
forward to your work.
Yeah.
Sure, sir. You can drop us an email on our IR ID and we'll get back to you shortly.
Okay, sure, I'll do that.
Okay, we'll take the next question from Mr. Bhavya.
Am I audible?
Hello. Yeah.
Hi, am I audible?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Monish bhai and Paresh bhai. Just a couple of questions. In the stainless steel division, just wanted to understand in this year, have we seen any new opportunities for our future apart from the elevator division that we might get into?
So yeah, we have expanded our reach by selling and associating with different distributors, and like we won't basically we are not more oriented towards finalizing a product right now, but we are trying to sell and trying to reach different areas by supplying sheets only. So currently, no new product is in line, but yeah, we'll be growing the sheet market.
Yeah, Paresh here. We have recently opened the office in Mumbai for especially for the sheet division. And as you are asking for the product, I would like to explain you that not the product, but the utilization of the sheets. In Mumbai, we are we have seen that there is one big segment of interior application. So we are hopeful of deploying our sheets other than elevator in the interior segment. So that will be of use to us. But that is a new operation. So the work is in progress and we are hopeful of getting good orders from there in the interior segment.
Okay, got it, got it. Just a last question. I wanted to know in future, are we planning to develop any other elevator related products, probably some elevator electronics or mechanisms or anything that might contribute going ahead? Anything in discussion right now?
So not electronically products because our core is on the fabrication side. We are like we have our polishing unit and will be more oriented towards developing those fabricated products from stainless steel. So electronic products we won't be looking into it, but yeah, based on the requirement, we are developing. Will be developing products which are of stainless steel and which are used in elevators or even in any different industry. But that would be based on the requirement and the quantum.
Understood. But currently, whatever stainless steel that is required in an elevator cabin or a door, that is fully done by us already, right?
Right, right.
Okay, okay. Done. Thank you so much. All the best.
Okay, thank you very much.
We'll take the next question from Mr. Mahesh Atal.
Hi, sir. Am I audible?
Hello.
Yeah, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, can you just share me the numbers of our sheet metal and the elevator doors for last 3 years, 23, 24, and 25?
Okay, just give me a minute and I'll let you know.
We have only two divisions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just tell me.
Hmm. Yeah, so based on the quantity of auto doors, if we talk about 20 to 23, it
Mhm.
was the quantity which we sold was close to 11,000 for that year,
Mhm.
and the cabins were around 800 cabins.
Mhm.
And last year, like in 24-25, sorry, 23-24, we have sold 14,500 auto doors,
Mhm.
and the cabins were for 1380, 1,380.
Mhm.
And last year in 24-25, we have sold 18,500 doors, and
Mhm.
cabins we have sold 1,640.
Okay. And sheet metal? Can you just go to sheet metal, sir?
Sheet metal, like more like 2 years back, we were mostly using in-house consumption only. So for
Mhm.
that, I can give you a rough idea of how much we were selling outside and how much for the last two
No,
years.
I just want to know the output that you have got.
Uh, Output as in you want it in like in names of number of sheets or tons, because
Tons would help me.
okay, so just give me a minute. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in 2023-24, our monthly production was of 50 tons,
Mhm.
and in 24-25, it is of 70 to 80 tons per month.
And what's my capacity there?
Over there, the capacity is different based on, because there are multiple machineries. But yeah, right now what we are focusing is to reach an consumption of 120 tons per month within 2 years.
Okay, fine. So, sir, my question would be starting now. So now
Okay,
I just want to know, look, the most of your growth I see has come from the elevator doors division. Uh,
right.
that's the main major part of our business. Now, I see that you're doing 18,500. That's like 18,500 if I divide it by the capacity you are having. So you're running at
Hmm.
around 77% capacity last year.
Hmm.
Now, what is the maximum capacity that you can achieve uh, in this elevator doors division? Now,
Look,
because you have added unit 3 again, now you are at 5,000. So, can you tell me the at FY26 end? Uh,
hmm.
I'm not looking at what is the capacity you will be reaching. I just want to know that what is the maximum capacity achievable in our industry. So, let's
Look,
say tomorrow, let me just ask you this way that अगर हमारे पास 2000 डोर की कैपेसिटी होती तो क्या आप
hmm.
2000 डोर बना पाते महीने के?
इन दिस अभी जो अगर सिचुएशन आप देखेंगे, दो 100% प्रोडक्शन वुड लाइक इट्स वो पॉसिबल नहीं होता है काफी सिनारियो की वजह से, बट या लाइक प्रीवियसली वी हैव बीन वर्किंग ऑन 80% ऑफ द प्रोडक्शन कैपेसिटी। तो
Okay, so
हाँ,
on the
वो
upper
हम
side,
लोग
I can
ऐसा किया
assume that we can go up to 80-85% of capacity.
या,
Okay.
बट दैट वुड टेक टाइम बिकॉज आई वुडंट प्रीफर के 5,000 का कैपेसिटी है
No,
तो
no, no,
उसका
no. I'm not asking
80%
you that.
में
नहीं ठीक है, but
इंस्टेंटली।
I'm just asking you the broader view कि हम जा सकते हैं 85 तक, right?
Yeah, definitely. With time and by developing the market reach, we can definitely reach good numbers in that. And we have, as I said previously, कि हम लोग ने जो टारगेट रखा हुआ है कि within 3 years we are looking कि हम लोग वो लेवल तक पहुंचे।
Okay. So now, sir, now I will just cut down into division wise. So like you have grown into doors and also in cabins. So if I see
Right.
your margins, there has been a consistent increase in the margins by certain basis points. Last year also
Right.
we have increased like 150, we have added 150 basis points to our EBITDA. So
Hmm.
what are the margins when I am running my business at let's say a 70% capacity? So
Hmm.
when let's talk only about 2000 doors ka thing. What
Okay.
was the margin that is achievable? What should we take as our base margin, EBITDA margin going ahead?
Hello, Paresh here.
Yeah.
See, the margin uh, is not directly proportional to the number of doors, but it is on the type of orders that we get. Like if it is a plain stainless steel SS matte or SS mirror door, then the margin is limited. But the similar order is with golden color door or a rose gold door or a designer cabin or a glass door, then the margin is more. So our strength is that all this is our own in-house production. Since last few years, our chairman had that vision and he kept on doing a backward integration and developed all the process so that our dependency is least on the outside market. And we do all this value addition on the stainless steel on the sheet at our plant. And those sheets are used for making of our doors and cabins. So the value and the margin depends on the type of order that we get. And as we are champions in customization, we are getting more and more orders wherein the margin is better than the plain orders.
Fair
I
enough.
hope
So
it has
basically,
explained.
yeah,
Pardon.
yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
So basically what I should understand is that last few years we were able to move to a premium kind of doors and
yes,
cabins.
yes,
And we are focusing on the higher margin business. So higher margin as
yes,
a percentage of business has been more,
yes,
right? And
yes.
we are focusing more there. That's what I'm
We
asking on a blended level also. Is there any scope of increasing
see, it
it from here?
is, yeah, yeah. See, the margin is again directly proportional to the number of orders that we get, and the number of order depends on our production capacity. So, in last year, we have invested in our capex and installed the Salvini line of machine and other automation lines also we have introduced. So we'll be able to produce more and that will lead to a higher business, and again the margin that we have maintained till date is more than 20%. So I'm hopeful of going to 20 to 25% in this financial year also, in the current financial year.
Paresh bhai, what would be the spread between our lower margin and higher margin product? Difference of spread?
Lower margin,
Lowest,
I
lowest and the
cannot
highest.
I cannot say exactly because the the number of products are very huge. Like
Yeah, but then you must be having some number on your highest margin product, right?
like
Some.
we go for at least 10%, and
Mhm.
the lowest is 10 and highest can go up to 30-35%.
Okay,
If it
okay,
is a designer cabin
okay,
with lot of intricate designs, and if it is a process wherein we have to do lot of value addition, then it goes up to 35%.
okay. Sir, one question, Pareshji, I would be having is now recently there was one news wherein, the Mumbai Metro has got into like they want to have automatic doors for all the trains and all. So, is that something that we can cater in future? Are you looking in that direction?
See, that is a different segment altogether.
Okay.
It is the Mumbai suburban trains you are saying that they want to go
Right.
for the automatic doors. But
Right.
that is a different segment. But yes, we do have that technical capability to explore into that, and we can be the suppliers, the contract manufacturers for the company, whoever gets the door,
Yeah,
because
then
the mechanism is different from the elevator segment. But yes, we do have that capability of manufacturing these doors.
okay, but with our new that scavenging line and all the new capacity, don't you think that that door also should be opened and maybe
Yeah, yeah,
couple of
we
years
see,
down the line you may have some green light there?
Maheshji, we are already exploring into this market of contract manufacturing. So this year, we are seriously exploring that. So if we get an opportunity, we'll surely do that.
Sir, can you just name few of the OEM? Are you supplying to OTs also?
No,
You're not doing to OTs. Who are
no.
your largest OEMs?
The largest OEMs, I think you would not be, means it will not at all connect because those are in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities. So those are regional players. It is not Kone or Schindler or Otis or Johnson or any of these.
Why? What is stopping us from going to them?
I have my order books full at present.
But
So,
right now, but we have already started our new
and the
unit,
demand
right?
is so high in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities in the regional players that now as we have increased our production capacity, so now we'll be approaching the bigger players also.
So are you in talks or any green shoots you can see, or maybe something fructify in this FY26 there with
Yeah,
the larger
we
OEMs in
are
the tier
we
one?
are into talks with few people, but it has not yet materialized. It takes a longer time.
What is the time that generally it takes for you to, get on board of one of the larger tier one OEMs?
That we cannot define because it depends on their requirement also, that if they require the contract manufacturer because they already have a setup, so in that if they need, they we can get an order.
Uh, uh, and what are the new areas we are looking at, sir? Like any new areas that are opening up for us? Because
Area in the sense the region you are saying or
sector,
product.
no, sector, any new sector like because there's residential and commercial, that's one thing. And any new sector that could be a
No,
big
no,
growth.
at present we want to purely focus on our core strength, and we are sure to expand on that front because of the increased capacity.
So what would be the at the FY26, sir? What do you expect your capacity utilization would be on the expanded capacity? Where do you want to end up in FY26?
Like
से
means
5,000 डोर्स में से कितने डोर्स बना लेंगे आप?
ये 3,000 तक हमें पहुंचने का एक्सपेक्टेशन है.
एवरेज में या फिर एंड ऑफ द ईयर तक आप?
एवरेज
Average 3,000 you want to do it.
Yeah.
You are having visibility on the orders, sir, on 3,000.
Pardon?
What is the order book that you are having?
Order book, see, the financial year has started and we have now registered lot of new distributors also. So then this will go up.
Yeah, so we don't have any order book thing in our company. So it is like,
At present, the order book are as per the present requirements, and the orders are coming in for our new expanded distributorship. So it will come gradually every quarter to quarter. You will see the increase from next quarter.
what would be the revenue capability at with if we operate at 80-85%, sir, with this new capacity? What would be the revenue potential?
Around 120 crores or so by the end of the year.
No, no, not end of the year. I'm saying if we operate it, suppose 5,000 डोर में महीने के बना लेता हूँ, तो what would be my top line?
Hold on, please. You are saying the per door, the cost.
Sir, simple, sir. 5,000 doors into 12. So, like, let's say 60,000 doors a year. And out of that, 85% if I
See,
achieve.
if we look at the 80% capacity, then it will be around 200 crores. Like 5,000
Okay.
doors का अगर हम 80% लेते हैं, तो it will be around 200 crores.
तो बेसिकली वही जानना है. अभी आप 200 करोड़ तक कोई कैपेक्स नहीं करेंगे हम.
नहीं, हमें रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है.
हाँ, that's
लेकिन
what.
अगर कोई नया लाइन ऑफ बिजनेस आता है और उसमें
That's okay.
हमें अच्छा अपॉर्चुनिटी दिखता है, तो यस वी में गो, बट अभी फॉर नेक्स्ट 2 years तो हमें कोई रिक्वायरमेंट दिखता नहीं.
Okay. Any cash flow projection you have done for this year, sir? FY26, how much cash should be generating? Because I don't think
No,
we have any.
at present, we are only looking at the growth of 20 to 25%. Otherwise, on the cash flow front, in details, we have not worked out.
Okay, so basically you are expecting 25% growth on the top line.
Yes.
Don't you think that's conservative? Because when you're talking about 3,000 doors, That's conservative, right?
With any expansion, there are a lot of expenses also which go in
Okay.
developing a market. So
And to my
we cannot.
previous guys, one
we-
of the previous guys also talked about the number of employees, because I did not understand you coming with a new unit, how does the reduction happen? Because there should be an increase, right? 50% of
Actually,
reduction हो गया
actually,
employees में.
as the automation has increased, so at present the number of manpower has gone down. But with the increased orders and with the increased production, as necessary, we will take the manpower, because we have to take care of the production and the dispatches also. So it is not that we are into only decreasing the manpower. As per our requirements, we'll do it.
No,
We'll increase it.
but so is our business like यानी seasonal कि अब हमने हमने अपॉइंट कर लिया किसी को फिर निकाल
ये
दिया फिर.
सीजनल नहीं है महेश जी, ये सीजनल नहीं है। ये हमारी रिक्वायरमेंट के अनुसार मैन पावर होता है। अभी हमारा ऑटोमेशन जो हुआ उसके कारण एक लेवल पे जो मैनुअल ज्यादा काम होता था उसके वो कम हुआ, लेकिन अब जैसे जैसे प्रोडक्शन बढ़ेगा, डिस्पैच ज्यादा होगा, तो हम मैन पावर जरूरत होगी तो लेंगे ही ना, क्यों नहीं लेंगे मैन पावर।
All right, all right. Thank you, Paresh bhai. Thank you and all the best.
We'll take the next question from Mr. Tejas.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
So congratulations for the good set of numbers along with the margins. It's just a very basic question from my side. So as we are into B2B and supplying to OEMs, so what is the strength of the numbers in terms of the distributors that we have currently?
See, at present, we have more than 600 customers which are buying consistently from us. And
Okay.
the number of distributors that we have is more than 20 all over India. So, and in totality, there are more than 1,000 customers, but 600 plus customers are buying consistently from us. So, and the distributors till last year were only around 10 to 12. Now it has gone up to 20. The traders will say.
Okay, so I think it is eventually a 50% kind of rise in terms of the distributors, and we have seen the many activities in last 2 quarters where there is a lot of expo and marketing activities you did in different part of the India. So any new installer that you have onboarded during last 2 quarters?
Yeah, many. Every month we are adding more than 20-25 customers.
In terms of the installers?
Yes, these are installers. We are OEM suppliers to the installers.
Okay,
And
so now
as I said, we have now opened up a few more states also. Now we are focusing more on north, so north and south both. So West Gujarat and Rajasthan, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and MP, we have covered to the maximum. Now we are focusing more on south and north,
okay,
especially
so
UP and Himachal and all those places.
so can you just give any rough idea on the how much the total top line is contributed by the the top 5 distributors or kind of breakup if you have any?
See, that that contribution is not very high because we have a very balanced kind of customer base, and we have seen to it that it is only 12 to 15% which is contributed by the bigger customers, and as we keep on increasing our customer base, the contribution keeps on dividing. So dependency on large customers we have kept less, and we are more focusing on increasing the base.
And one last question, how we are, it's a very generous question, how we are positioning ourselves in overall scenario of this smart city, and especially, there are a lot of redevelopment activities are happening in India. So, I mean, what's our positioning through the installers in that kind of redevelopment market, or I mean, any project that caters to a smart city?
Yeah, see, our strength is the customized solutions that we are providing. Now, when we go for redevelopment and all these projects, there is a lot of customization which is done for the even the existing elevators of the old technology that are installed in the buildings. So over there, due to our customization and the product, which is very flexible, so we get more orders from the redevelopment work also. And as the whole industry is growing due to the smart city projects and the rapid urbanization which is going on, that will lead to more consumption of elevators. So, and as I said, the tier 2 and tier 3 cities, we have a very good representation. We have a very good reach over there. So that will help us a lot in increasing the business.
Right. So yeah, thank you, and I wish you very best luck for the future numbers.
Thank you, Tejas bhai.
Thank you. We'll take few questions from the Q&A tab now.
Yeah, so the one question is by Sunil Patel. That is, what is the USP of our doors and cabins or our business? Because seems commoditized business. And one more question about global elevator manufacturers like ThyssenKrupp and other. Yeah, so in that case, first I'll let you know about the USPs. Basically, in auto doors and cabins, now for an elevator, these two parts are the key parts which are seen by anybody or touched by anybody. So now the trend has changed that people want something different and something exclusive than what others have, and they always tend to develop a new design for their doors or new design for the cabins. So it's not that it is commoditized, because the value addition part is based on the creativity and the requirement of the customer. Definitely, elevators are expanding, but with the value addition, I wouldn't say that it is getting commoditized business. And for the global market, global elevator manufacturers like ThyssenKrupp, Kone, and others, so they do manufacture cabins and doors, and they do manufacture complete elevator solutions, but they are not into customization. They only prefer commercial operated designs which are simple and standardized. And because of that, because of their limitation of large scale production and large scale manufacturing line, they have that limitation. And because of that, it is helping us to uh, a- grow our market with the value addition which we are doing. So whatever their limitation is, it is helping us to expand our market as well. So the second question I'll go is by Rahil. What is our growth and EBITDA margin guidance for next 2 to 3 years? So in that case, as I said previously, that we are more oriented on expanding our market reach for the next 3 years. And with that happening, our growth, turnover growth will be definitely seen, and the EBITDA margins will keep on improving. So we for the with the production line which we have installed and the efficiency on which we are working right now to improve the production capacity, it will definitely contribute in a better EBITDA margins. Uh, so there is another question by Sunil Patel, that is, what is the current capacity utilization for elevator doors and cabin units? So before the production stage of this unit 3, the Salvigny line, we were close to 80% of the capacity utilization of what we had. And now with the expansion of this production capacity because of Salvigny, I would say we are right now around 30% or 30 to 35% of the production capacity. And this year will be improving on that sector as well. So there's one more question by Sunil Patel. Are we exploring another use case for our stainless steel products? Definitely. Right now, what we are doing is we are targeting manufacturers who are using their stainless steel products for their production. So basically, we are more associated in targeting industries where we can be raw material suppliers for their requirement. We are not more focused on developing a different product for ourselves, but will be more oriented towards being an raw material supplier to those companies who are developing their own production based on stainless steel. Value positioning of the company. There's one more question by Akansha. Value proposition for company coming to manufacturer with Aron versus doing it themselves. Basically, ma'am, in this, we have a unique capability because we have everything in house, like the stainless steel polishing as well as the fabrication part. There are many multiple things which our competitors or different other companies can't do on their own. So, based on that, they do require, like they are basically they have to get associated with us if they want some special type of processing done for their cabins or doors or even for the stainless steel. So in that case, our customers are quite loyal because of this thing only, that they get a different product from us easily and they have that confidence because of the working with us from a long time. So that helps us in the value proposition as well. So there's one more question by Anirudh Kulkarni. What are the OEM names? Sir, I won't be able to share it with you right now because we are into talks and we haven't finalized anything. But definitely, once we are done with that, we'll let you know. I think all questions are done.
Sir, Akshita ma'am, do you have any other question? As I can see your hand raised, please just confirm. Akshita ma'am,
Hello.
yeah.
No, so
Hello, yeah.
most of my questions are answered. So I'm grateful for the management taking this much time. So yeah, nothing more from my side.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll take next question from Mr. Shanky Bans.
Yeah, actually, I just want to ask, like in last 5 year, our sales has compounded at a growth rate of 30%, and even the profit growth rate is also commendable. But just I have listened to Mr. Paresh. He is saying that this year company is targeting 25% growth. So our capex is live. This is a mega capex. So why we are targeting 25%? Why we are not aggressively targeting more than 30%?
See, the whole planning that we have done is for a higher percentage itself, but it takes time to establish a new market. So this is the minimum that we are expecting, or else we will surely go for a higher growth percentage if everything goes through. But this is the minimum that we'll get.
Okay. Okay, because I've heard that you are saying that in 2026 our auto door utilization will be somewhere reach to 3,000 per month. So that's why I was wondering that why we are targeting 20-25% types of growth since
Okay, see,
the
sir, it is like this that with the increase in the production, the other input factors also will increase. The raw material cost will increase, the manpower cost will increase. So that will also affect the margin. But yes, with the increased reach that we have established and we are still working on making more and more traders in the other parts, other states. So I'm sure that will help us in increasing the business. And as I said, it is the other expenses that comes in with the increased production that also affects the margins. But this is
No,
something that
that's
minimum
fine.
that we'll be able to do.
No, that's fine, Mr. Paresh. Actually, see, when you done the capex, so your depreciation cost will, once your capex will be live, it will be increased, and other cost also will be increased simultaneously. So we know this fact prior to the capex, correct? So my point is that when once the capex will be live, company should be more aggressive rather than be conservative. So why we are guiding 25%? That's my question. You should be more aggressive in your approach once the capex will be live.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Sanket, this is Monesh. So
Hmm.
basically, definitely we are like we have strategies to go more aggressively, and because of that, previously, as I told you, that we are exploring new markets as well as market reach. But whatever the figures we are giving right now, that is on the conservative side itself, because we don't want that we over promise and then we under deliver. We are more oriented towards under promising and then over delivering. And our past record, you must have been seeing that we have always uh, have been committed conservatively. We have been committing conservatively, and then we have tried our best to surpass that. So whatever Mr. Paresh told was based on that only, that the commitments which we are giving will be on a conservative level, which we know that this for sure will be crossed anyhow.
Understood. Understood. And one more thing. Actually, going forward, we are planning to do half yearly con calls, or it will be regular quarterly con calls.
No, we'll be doing half yearly only.
Okay.
But
Okay. Best of
you
luck
are
for the
always
future.
you are always welcome to talk with us whenever required.
Yes. Yes. If there will be a second chance to visit your plant, I will surely participate in that also. Not a
Sure,
worry.
sure, sir.
Be-
Definitely.
yeah. Best of luck, Manish bhai. Best of luck, Paresh.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Okay,
you,
ma'am.
sir.
Yeah.
Do we have any other question from anybody? Okay, as there are no further questions, I would now like to invite the management to share their closing remarks.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for joining and being part of the meeting. We are grateful to have you all over here, and we are also excited with the questions which you have asked, and hopefully we have sufficiently provided you the information required. And we'll be looking forward to any questions. If you have, you can send us the mail, or you can also get in touch with our IR team also. So do let us know if there's anything, and we'll be grateful to help you out. Thank you.
Thank you on behalf of Aaron Industries Limited. We sincerely thank you for your time and continued interest. We appreciate your participation on today's call. You may now disconnect. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you all.